I don't know what's going on, but lately I've been changing a whole lot of capes for Batman figures. These companies, man, maybe it's something in the water. What the heck is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another video for you guys, and today we're going to be taking a look at a custom cape for the SH Figuarts Ninja Batman made by my boys Sculptomo Toys. Now honestly, I gotta say, at first I had no intentions on buying this Batman. I just didn't like the way it looked. I was planning on getting the Figma version and being settled with that, but after I saw the custom cape they made for this figure and just how it looks, I was like, I gotta do it. And honestly, no lie, if you haven't bought this Batman, it is actually a pretty cool figure. If you're holding out for the Figma, but you still kind of want this one, I do recommend it. But now, not holding out any longer, let's go ahead and get that cape out of here and see what it looks like on this figure. Now, straight out of the packaging, I'm sure that you guys can see that this cape is exactly what we were supposed to get with this figure in the first place, but we ended up getting this, which honestly, I like the design of the cape, but come on, SH Figuarts. If you're going to make us spend $40, $50, $60 on a figure that has a cape, give us something good. Don't give us these horrible plastic capes that are separated by several different pieces. And if you articulate them, they don't even connect. That is so pointless. I don't understand the point of not making a wired cape, especially for posable figures. That just doesn't make any sense to me. These plastic capes, they just need to go, man. I don't understand why companies keep doing that. That needs to be trashed. That's an idea that just needs to go away altogether. But this here, though, this is exactly what is necessary for this figure, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Now, anybody that knows Batman knows that he is known for his long cape that is always blowing and just makes him look like even more of a badass than he actually is. The good thing about this cape is that it's engineered just like the one that comes with the figure, which means that it goes right over his shoulders, but you can still tuck it back and it looks nice no matter how you do it. Now, one thing I will say is it does sit down a little bit far at the front, and it does move around a bit. So if you guys decide to get this, you might want to super glue it if you don't want it moving around every time you pose the figure, which I don't see that as much of a problem if you're sure that you're going to keep it on, but it's just something to note. Now, the cape is constructed of 3 different pieces of bendy wire, and there's one that goes all the way through the front, and then there's also 2 in the back. So basically you can make this cape flow around just about however you want. Now, the only limitation with that is the fact that there's actually not one in the middle. That's the only thing I wish, because how that ends up when you're posing it is, of course, you can get all of this to sit high and it's not really a problem, but depending on how you pose it, sometimes it will droop down in the middle and it won't sit up. So if you want that windswept effect where his full cape is blowing, it's not going to happen as much unless you pose it correctly. So that's one thing to be wary about, but other than that, I gotta say that this cape is magnificent. Now, as you guys can see, there is Batman with his cape and the windswept effect, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't know why this figure wasn't made like this in the first place, considering the fact that Tamashii Nations has already shown us they know how to make wired capes and they know how to make them look nice. I don't know why they do it with select figures, give them these plastic capes, but I mean, whatever. People know how to mod, people know how to make capes. It sucks that you have to spend extra money to get your hands on one, but it looks nice once you do so. That's one thing I can say. Now, this cape, like I said, looks phenomenal. You can get it in just about any pose that you want. The only issue being that there's no bendy wire in the middle. So as you guys can see, all the rest of the cape is flowing, but at the bottom right in the middle, since there's no wire, it kind of droops down. But other than that, I mean, it looks fine. And then if you can pose it right, you can definitely lift that piece up. So big shout out to Sculptomo Toys for this cape. I'm going to enjoy posing this Batman with it. It just makes the figure that much more fun. And straight out of the packaging, I thought that this Batman was cool, but with this cape, it's even better. So big shout out to you guys. I highly recommend you guys check out Sculptomo Toys. Not just want to give another huge shout out to Sculptomo Toys, not just for constructing this cape to make this figure 10 times better than it already is, but also because you guys know how to come through at all times. Like, guys, I cannot recommend them enough. They have the best prices, the best customer service, and the fastest shipping. I got this 2 days earlier than I was supposed to, and now here I am giving this review to you guys. And as you can see, it makes this figure look dope, just like I said. So honestly, if you don't like these plastic capes, these horrible, treacherous 3 different part capes that Tamashii Nations gives us for whatever reasons, if you don't like this, here you go. There's an alternate option. And even if you're not in it just for this cape, just to check out these guys and get some good prices, I do recommend going to Sculptomo Toys and checking out their page. I can't stress that enough. But that being said, that is my review of this cape. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You better enjoy it because I had to do this video twice. Like, honestly, my first time, the audio didn't go through, and I'm trying to be just as enthusiastic as I was the first time I did it. So yeah, you guys better give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell icon to know every time I post a video. And of course, follow me on everything you see in the description below. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.